Well, another big night for Grady Jepson in Riverside is moving on. Grady, what could very well be your last performance on your home court, and you balled out tonight. Tell me about tonight and how you're feeling.
I feel good. It was big to get a win. We haven't had a playoff win in quite some time, and getting a 3 seed at home and drawing a tough opponent we knew was going to be a dogfight, and came in and just executed what we needed to do.
You scored like 8 of your team's first 10, or I don't remember the exact number, but you got off to a fast start. How important was that for you to start fast and settle in?
It feels good. We've been preaching throw the first punch. We had a couple games there where we hit a skid, and we were really slow off the start, and that's kind of been our motto heading into games. And to see the ball go in the hoop early, it feels good. So it gives me a lot of confidence going forward into the game.
Early on, you were scoring at all levels. You hit a deep three. You were getting to the bucket, and that was kind of the case all night. But from your perspective, thoughts on your offensive performance tonight?
It wasn't bad. I think I missed my teammates on some kickouts. I think we could have hit some open threes if I had dished it out a couple more times. I thought I was strong to the hole and drawing fouls, and then just got a tough night at the free throw line. Got to put those in.
It started well. I think you made like your first 8, but kind of along those lines. I don't remember how many free throws you ended up finishing with, but it was double digits. How important is it for you to attack the basket and be aggressive?
Yeah, it's super important. Just teams chase me all over the place, face guarding, and teams are physical, so being able to just stay strong, hold my balance, and get to the hoop and draw fouls, sometimes that's the easiest shot I'm going to get, so that's what I've been working at.
Defensively tonight, what was St. Albert throwing at you that you had to try to work through?
They play really well together. We saw that on film. That they had a lot of back cuts in man and in zone. They hit that high post and skip well, so we were just trying to talk, and they presented some trouble in the high post, low post, but we worked through it.
Not done yet. Looking ahead to Thursday night. Don't know who you're going to face yet, but regardless, what's the approach? What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing?
Just a battle. I mean, I think we'll probably get Exira, assuming things go how they should. They're a tough team. We're going to have to battle. Come to work tomorrow and Wednesday at practice, and we'll be ready to go on Thursday.
All right, Coach. This time of year, all you can ask for is a win, and your guys are able to do that. Tell me about tonight and how you're feeling.
Feeling feeling really good, actually. That's a big win for our program. I think it was 3 years ago. It's the last time we beat Cam in that fourth quarter, lost in district final to Tri-Center. So you think about 3 years' time, the way I kind of set up in our conference, there's no tournaments. This is our tournament. So we've gone 3 seasons where we put together some good runs here and there, but we lost a close one in overtime to Woodbine. Last year, I think by 3 in overtime. We lost one to Audubon the year before, really tight matchups. And then this year we come out, St. Albert may have 4 wins or 5, whatever they had, but they're not what you call a casual 4-win team. They got some players. So we knew coming to the draw with that was tough, and I think you saw tonight how they I really knew they could flip the script on people. Like they could get down big. They got down big against Westwood. They got pretty big against Avoca, and they came back. So they didn't win those games, but they made it a game right at the end. So I was really proud of coming out of the gates. You got to play well to win, and you have to play well against St. Albert to win. And I'm really excited. You don't want to take anything for granted because you don't know when the next postseason win is. And I think it was Don Meyer always said like a postseason win is like 5 regular season wins. So I'm feeling the weight of that positivity of getting that win because it feels really good right now. But
For you guys, you kind of hinted at that. How important was that?
I think it's really good. Kind of the vibe of games. When we start fast, it just propels us for the rest of the game. I mean, any team could say that, right? But we talk about our defense tonight. St. Albert, they put up 80. They can put up some points. So what did they finish with? 44 maybe.
44.
40. That's a huge. Hold them under 50. It's just an outstanding job by our guys. We came out kind of switching in between zone and man. In between possessions, I thought we did pretty well with that. They started kind of ping our man a little bit. We switched to zone late, and I thought that made a huge difference for us. The guys being able to flip at this time of the season is really good because you got to think you have different responsibilities. When you switch from man to zone, just different concepts. So I think that really helped us, and that has helped us in a couple games this year where we've switched in and out. So that was big.
Heck of a night for Grady. Tell me about what stood out to you from your perspective about his performance.
I think the leadership, the big thing I love about seniors when I was a young coach and I started watching, I think his name was Robbie Wacker. It doesn't even matter his name, but I was in Nebraska and it was Logan. This cat was averaging like, I don't know, maybe 16, 18 points a game. He had like 35 on us. I'm like, whoa, that's the first time as a coach I realized like that dude's a senior. and he does not want to go home. He does not want to lose. And I think we saw that with Grady tonight. Times he got tired, I thought he stepped up and made shots. He struggled from the free throw line, but then he didn't. Actually, ironically, he did miss some more free throws than he usually does, but he also passed the career record for free throws made in a career tonight with 12. He needed 11 going in. So really, really proud of that effort.
Across the board, you touched on the defense and obviously Grady being Grady. What else did you like?
I think just what's been special, if people have been watching this, is just a contribution. Dawson has a big three, and Mason has big free throws and had a big three there in the second half. Garrett's rebounding better than he ever has in his career. Kyler has more of a reserved role, but he's coming. I mean, he is just constantly on people like, guys, we can do this. Hey, stay up. And I really appreciate that in the bench when things get hectic, like when they got down 9, Kyler's right there, really promoting his teammates and being happy. And you got the young guys coming in. So those kind of things just make me really happy about just the nonstop contributions from everybody. And I think the East Mills game was a big turning point for us as a team. I think Grady had over half of our shots, and he had 28, and there was 5 and 5. Okay, we were at a crux there, guys, we can't be a one man and go deep. We can't be a one man and win a playoff game. And so I think just the overall contribution, Grady is Grady, right? But we have some outstanding efforts defensively, rebounding, hitting big shots here and there from the other kids, and I'm really proud of that effort.
Thursday night, likely Xavier Elkhorn Kimballton, assuming that's who it is. How do you guys approach this, and what do you have to do to have success?
Well, we're gonna have to watch a few more films on him yet before I decide what we're going to do yet. But we have a couple days here. We'll go watch some film tonight. I don't know what it's going to be yet for sure. I know they're a tough team. I know they do have some size. They could very well be the 1 seed in our sub. I know they got Woodbine a couple times this year. So we had to play well to come in tonight. We have to continue to play well and scheme well Thursday night to beat a really good Xavier EHK team. So I guess TBD. We'll see what happens on Thursday.